What's up, guys? It is Frankie here. We are coming at you live just seconds after the New York Yankees lose another heartbreaking game here. I think this is the third extra inning loss they've had this season, which is crazy to think about, but then you realize no, because the Yankees are just kings of heartbreak at this point. We're going to show you the highlight video that I made for this game in just a little bit. But, man, what a bummer. What a bummer this was. And you know what? I'm going to start off with my biggest complaint about this game as we watch the ending of this game here. You know how the Orioles got the runner from second to third? They bunted. They bunted. Something that the Yankees should know how to do. But for some reason, this stupid analytic system that the Yankees have got here are not interested at all in bunting, even though in situations like this, it works. Think about it. Bunt from second to third, sac fly. But no, the Yankees, I'm shocked the Yankees even knew what to do with that bunt. I thought the second that the bunt happened, the Yankees would have said, no, you can't do that. That's illegal. Because no one's been taught on this team how to bunt. It's ridiculous here. They're reviewing this play right now. I mean, he was safe. I don't know what they're reviewing this play. What's going on here? All right, so we'll show you here in just a second. Why would they bunt? They lost because of that, man. Yeah, exactly. It'd be nice for them to know how to bunt. What's up, Raid? And I'm sure we'll get a couple of you guys in here. Right now, they are reviewing the play. They're reviewing the end of the game here. They're reviewing some sort of again, I'm not entirely sure what, because I've been missing it here. It would be kind of funny if they overturned it, because then we would just end this, and I'd go back to doing it again tomorrow. But when I look at this game, solid performance from Montgomery. Not his best performance, but a solid performance indeed from him. Impressed with what he did. Yeah, he's safe. Okay. Impressed with Montgomery. Not his best performance, but a fine, solid performance from him. Just did what he needed to do. The Yankees, this is a fault in the Yankees offense, who, even though they got the hit in the fifth, apart from that, really nothing. Nothing really from guys like Torres or Shella, Aaron Hicks. I love Brett Gardner, but he's batting 182 right now. He's been abysmal. Frazier's batting 150. Gary did get a hit, but he's batting 190. Hicks is batting 139. Judge misses the strikeout there. And, of course, it comes out in the 10th inning. The Yankees have a shot here. They have a runner at second in the 10th, and, of course, they don't get it done because they decide not to bunt or do anything like that. In the 10th inning, it was strikeout, ground out, intentional walk, strikeout. And then the loss there. Boone is bad. Yes, we all know that. I don't know why he would, but though, yeah, it's not Boone's fault they lost. No, but it's just Boone is bad, but no, it's a fault of the Yankee players not doing well on offense there. And look, I'm happy with the series for the most part. I'm glad we got the 2 wins, but the end of the series really left a bad taste in my mouth, and I think it left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. That here we are, we have a chance to get 3 out of 4, and we can't keep winning. We can't move up in this postseason if we keep splitting the series. Not postseason. We can't keep moving up in the standings if we keep splitting series. Why'd we challenge? Don't know, because we're morons, I guess. You can't. If we keep splitting series, we're not going to get any. We're not going to gain any ground. So they needed this team. This was a huge opportunity to get a win and be a game under 500, and we couldn't do that here today. It's one of the reasons why we lost. Happy with Glaber for the base hit in the 9th, but nothing else happened after that. I knew the second Glaber hit that RBI double, it bounced over the wall. I'm like, the Yankees are going to lose this game. Of course they're going to lose it because they just lose games in heartbreaking fashion. Tigers are next. We should win it. Yeah, we lost. Yeah, of course. And you know what? The Yankees have been playing better, but this is just a bummer kind of a game here. Just a bummer performance from them. We're going to show you the little highlight video that we made. It's about 2.5 minutes long here. So we'll get you guys only. This team is pathetic. They did win 2 in a row. I'm not going to, but yeah, this loss. I'm going to the game tomorrow. Who's on the mound tomorrow? Don't know. Actually, I should probably know that offhand, but we don't know that. So I'm going to show you guys the little highlight video I made. This is about 2.5 minutes long of highlights from the game, and you guys check it out. You guys ready? It's a split series. Split series, absolutely. So, yeah, let me show you guys, and here we go. Enjoy. The Yankees offense has come alive in the last few days, scoring 12 runs in 2 games against Baltimore. The Yankees look to make it 3 in a row, and more importantly, get to just 1 game under 500. Let's see if they can finish this series strong. After a scoreless top of the first, the Yankees tried to hold the Orioles to no runs in the bottom half, and there were some good defensive plays by DJ LeMahieu and Rohan Odor. But with a runner on second, Trey McKinney hit a single to center to give the Orioles a 1-0 lead. While both offenses wouldn't score for a while, the Yankees kept making good plays on the diamond to keep the Orioles at bay, whether it was Glaber's double play in the second or Clint Frazier making a diving catch in the 4th. The Yankees started to get going in the top of the 5th. 2 walks and a single loaded up the bases. And that led to Odor coming through once again for the Yankees. A single into right. It scores 2, and the Yankees take a 2-1 lead. This was Odor's 4th go-ahead hit of the season, the most by any Yankee. I know Odor hasn't been great all the time. He has had a lot of struggles. But for some reason, in big spots, this guy keeps coming through. So, yeah, the 184 average, I would like it to be better. But I'm glad that he, in big spots, keeps delivering for this Yankee team. But then, unfortunately, in the 6th, Trey Mancini hit a home run off Jordan Montgomery to tie the game. And that was it for Jordan. His line for the day, 5 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout on 74 pitches. His line for the day, 26 and 2/3, 20 hits, 12 runs, 8 walks, and 24 strikeouts. Overall, a solid performance from Montgomery. It wasn't like a great performance. It was just perfectly solid. And more importantly, for the Yankees, 3 days in a row that their starters go 5 innings. Kluber, 6 and 2/3, Herman, 7, and now Montgomery, 5. This is what we need. We need to stop using the bullpen so much and just keep having the rotation get these long starts where they pitch well. And in these 3 games, a combined 3 earned runs. So very impressive by all 3 guys here as the Yankees rotation looks to be improving here as we head into May. While the Yankees were able to keep the Orioles scoreless for the rest of the 6th and the 7th, in the 8th, Austin Hayes, a double to center, an error by Torres. But then in the top of the 9th, Gleyber Torres with the huge ground rule double to tie the game. Chapman did tie it up in the 9th, but the Yankees could not score in the 10th, and then the Orioles with the sac fly there won the game here. And the Orioles and the Yankees now have the same record in the American League East. They are both 11 and 14. Cole's tomorrow. That is a good thing. So the Yankees should probably win that. Mancini's the only good player on the Orioles. Yeah, he's a guy to root for. Obviously, everything that he's been through. Montgomery did go overall. Considering, yeah, it was fine. He wasn't exceptional. Like it was not like a wow. That's a stupendous performance. But it was solid enough. It was fine enough. That's all we needed in this game. The Orioles shutting down the Orioles there. So happy with that. And now we just have to look forward to Detroit here and try to figure out what the try to get 2 out of 3 against Detroit. If we can't get 2 out of 3 at Detroit, who's like 8 games under 500, if we can't get 2 out of 3 against Detroit, just blow the whole thing up. Because this is the life of being a Yankee fan. You're so depressed on Monday, and then Tuesday and Wednesday you're feeling good, and now Thursday it's back to being depressed. Because just like we had a chance to get back to 1 game under 500, and we couldn't do it here. So that's what's disappointing. That's what's frustrating. 2 RBIs from Odor, an RBI from Torres. The MVP on offense today for the Yankees, Giancarlo. He's got 3 hits today. Cole is 3-1 with a 1.78 ERA. He's been awesome so far. But yeah, he's our ace, of course. Herman was a shocker yesterday. Yeah, I was kind of done with Herman, but Herman delivered. In yesterday's game, Herman was delivered for us, and he was special. So impressed with that. Also, should say, if you're new to this channel and new to see, make sure you subscribe down below for more content just like this every single day. We talk about everything going on in baseball, with the Yankees especially. We have a preview tonight between the Yankees and the Tigers. We'll have a preview show. We will also have on my other channel, Frankie D, we have an NFL draft live reaction tonight, so check that out. We'll react to the Jets and Giants and their draft picks. And then also follow me at FrankieD1998 on Twitter if you want to just see random things that I tweet about. Other kid is 0-3 with a 5.21 ERA. So the Yankees should win this game. I don't know if they will. It's such a weird feeling here. How do I feel after this game, after this series, in which we did get the 2 wins and the offense looked better with Stanton, with Ford, Odor, who's been just so clutch for us in big spots. But then we split this series against Baltimore, a team we usually dominate. Do you think the Yankees will throw out the Astros after the Tigers? Yeah, probably. I don't really care anymore. I've honestly moved on from I'm looking forward to that series, Yankees-Astros, because there's going to be a lot of, are you Italian-American? I think so. I don't know if I'm allowed to reveal that, but I think. But yeah, whatever. Hey, I guess my favorite movie is Godfather, and Godfather 2. So yeah. But in terms of throwing at the Astros, I've moved on. I've moved on from the Astros here. I'm looking forward to the series because it's going to be these 2 teams and all the rivalry and all the drama that's happened between them in the last couple of years. But I'm not looking forward to it for the same reason. I think the Astros are going to kill us. I think, and even if we beat them in the series, it's not about. I don't care what happens in the regular season, even though it'll be fun to watch. All I care about is beating them in the postseason. That's all I care about is finally beating them in the postseason. And I don't feel like right now we have a good enough team to do that. You got to boo AJ Hinch though. I can't wait to do that tomorrow. Oh yeah. I know I should like be angry at AJ Hinch or whatever. I've moved on from that. I was gonna do a video on this in the future, and maybe some of you are gonna hate me for this. I more blame us for that. Yeah, the Astros cheated. Yeah, and they deserve all the blame they get. I've always looked at it as like, you know what? If we had scored one more run in Game 2 of that series, none of this would have happened. There were so many games in Game 7 we scored 0 runs. Like there were a couple games in that series that we could have taken advantage of that, won those games, and none of this controversy would have happened, or it would have been lessened because the Astros wouldn't have won the title. But we didn't show up in that series. We weren't ready yet, and so yeah, boo the Astros if you want to. Boo AJ Hinch. I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to be like whatever. Yeah, I'm more focused on our team because we got problems right now. I can't focus on booing other teams. And other teams are going to get booed, and good for them. Or the other teams are going to boo the Astros, good for them. But right now I'm focused more on our own team because we have to deliver. We have to step up here. And as we head to May, we've got to get the wins. We got to pile up the wins here. So yeah, some of you will boo AJ Hinch, and that's fine. Yeah, my last tweet was, "Hey, Yankees, learn to bunt." Man. Tough loss here, especially after how good that double felt in the ninth. But you knew the Yankees weren't going to capitalize on it. This is just not a clutch team, I feel like. There's occasional clutch moments, but this is not a clutch team. This is not a team that you can sit there in a big moment and go, yeah. Like the 2009 Yankees, the last team to win a championship. You knew that team. Tyler Wade cannot bunt. Unbelievable. Yeah, gosh, Tyler Wade, waste of time. The 09 team, you could always feel like, okay, this team will come back. It was just in their nature to always have a big comeback, to come back late. How many walk-offs did that team have on their way to the championship? The last couple of Yankee teams that we've had, you haven't really felt like this team can come back, can win in big spots. Like the early years of like the early 2018, maybe. But since then, very few times have you looked at this team and go, all right, in any given moment, in a clutch moment, in the ninth inning, you can trust this team. I don't have confidence in this team. It's just their track record over the last 2 years. The only reason so far the Yankees will make the playoffs is because of Cole and Higashioka. Those are two great reasons, and they have been two excellent players. Let's go Yankees. Let's go. Let's pick up a victory against Detroit. Let's pick up 2, please. Bummer, man. Just a bummer. Also, shout out to Mancini. That home run there left the bat at 111 miles an hour. Yeah, he's been a great story. He had, 3 hits in this game? So he's been a great story coming back from cancer and all that. Wendy Peralta better be good if we got rid of Tuckman for him. Yeah, how about Tuckman going to San Fran and getting 3 hits in his debut game? Cole Hagee. Yeah, the chemistry those two guys have is awesome. You can just tell that those two they just work perfectly together as we hopefully near the end of the Gary Sanchez experiment. Sorry, Gary. Hicks is murdering me. Yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun watching Aaron Hicks just be bad at baseball. Except he has hit a couple home runs recently, which has been nice. But yeah, his batting average. A lot of guys on this team struggling. Too many guys on this team for a team of this caliber. Too many guys batting in the hundreds. Whether it's Odor, whether it's Hicks, whether it's Gary, whether it's Frazier, whether it's Mike Ford, whether it's Gardy. And again, I love Gardy, but he's been such a disappointment so far this season. Too many guys batting in the hundreds. Get to 200. Would it kill you to get to 300? Like Mullins, who's batting 340. So, also good to see Judge in this game. Even though he struck out, it was good to see Judge, like, okay, he's not hurt. Because that's the thing that always annoys Yankee fans is, is Judge hurt or not. Topman did really good. Yeah, in his opening debut, he had a very nice game there. I was fine with trading him, as you guys saw, or I just didn't understand, like, why for a relief pitcher. Maybe Peralta will be good. Why Yankees even get Odor, but I like him so far. Yeah, so in big spots, he's coming through. I'm ready for Voit, Britton, Sevy to come back. We all are. They're not going to come back yet, and then they'll get hurt immediately after they come back. Gardy's old now, so I won't get on him too much. Yeah, and he's a leadership guy. He's a locker room guy. But he's not hitting right now. For all the things that we try to talk about, he's not hitting right now. Let me just turn this off here. All right, great. He's not hitting. We need him to hit. That was dumb luck the moment that ball went over the wall in the ninth. It was. I'm not going to get angry over it because it just, it happens. But yeah, if that ball had just hit the wall and not went over the top of it, that's probably a double, triple. Oh, yeah, it's probably a triple, and the Yankees probably take the lead there. But sometimes in baseball, the ball bounces your way, and sometimes it doesn't. It didn't in this spot, and yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. That's baseball, Susan. That's how it goes, and that's how the Yankees end up with another loss here in a series that was a tale of highs and lows. The Harvey was a huge low, getting shut out by Harvey. The 2 straight wins was nice. And then this is just another low. It's just another garbage loss, another brutal loss in a season that has been filled with them. There have been way too many of these devastating losses this team has. And you just wonder how many more are we going to have of these? And can they please stop? For the life of me, can they please stop? So, yeah, I don't know. Bummer here. Bummer, but we can't split with the O's. No, again, we should be better than the O's. We should win 3 out of 4. I know it's in Baltimore, but we should win 3 out of 4, especially now when we need the wins. We need the wins to get back over 500. Now the Yankees have the same record as Baltimore. 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. That was this entire weekend. It was a step back, 2 steps forward, and then another step back. Yankees are 5 games out of the East of the Boston Red Sox right now, who are still in first place in the East. Credit to Boston, man. They're getting the wins. I don't know how they're doing it, but they're getting the wins. Alex Cora is just an unbelievable manager. At this point, I'm just realizing that guy is one of the best managers in the game. So much better than Aaron Boone. Kansas City, though, has the best record in the American League and the best record in baseball. So it's a weird year. I mean, the top of the divisions right now: Boston, Kansas City, Oakland. It's a very, very bizarre standings right now. But man, let's pick it up. The Yankees pitching ERA is 3.10 and their average is like 2.40. The ERA needs to be lower and the average needs to be higher. Both of those need to go in opposite directions there. And if there's another positive you can take away from this game, it's the fact that Montgomery pitched well long into the game. He gave up the home run, which was a bummer, and that was disappointing. But it was 3 straight games in which a guy went 5 innings, and Chappie need to go another inning. Yeah, but that wasn't the reason why we lost this game. No, nope. No, Yankees don't win. And Chappie was great in the 9th. Like, credit to Chappie, man. He has been great this season. Like, Aroldis Chapman has been awesome for the Yankees this year. And that splitter looks like it is unhittable, which makes me Chapman's ERA is 0 right now. It's almost the end of May, or it's almost the end of April, which annoys me that we have a great closer. Not maybe Mariano in his prime, but we have a closer that's been really excellent right now, and we're 11-14 because the offense stinks and the rotation has not been great outside of Cole, even though it's getting better. Why did we fire Joe Girardi? Because, you know what? Gary Sanchez didn't like someone yelling at him. They wanted someone to tell him, hey, Gary, you're playing really well, even though you're batting 150. Gary, you're doing a really good job. Really weird the Yankees were willing to trade Judge to the Angels last offseason. I don't remember that. But no, I mean, if there's a reason Judge leaves this team, it's because the Yankees wouldn't want to give him a big contract. And at this point, I don't know how I feel about giving Judge a huge contract, because I love Judge, but right now, let me just adjust this right here. I love Judge, but right now, the guy keeps getting hurt. He keeps having these injury slumps. But he's a homegrown Yankee. He's a loved Yankee. It's just what we expected Judge to be in 2017, he has not lived up to it. And some of that's his fault. Some of that's the team's fault. It's such a frustrating situation right now that we'll have to see how it plays out here. But I am glad that he hit in this game, even though he didn't get a hit. I'm glad he was at the bat because it made me less worried. And Boone says he expects Judge to play tomorrow, so that's a good thing there. And that's from Brendan Cutie of NJ.com. He tweeted that. But I'm not a huge fan of launch angle either. No, that's fine. I just hate this. You guys know me. I hate this. Every at bat hit a home run. I hate that kind of team. I hate that. That's our strategy. That we always go for the home run. That we never go for a stinking bunt or a single or a double. I think that's what's been killing us in big spots in the postseason. And having a manager who will not make decisions for himself and will only do what the analytics guys tell him. And when the analytics fail him, he takes the blame instead of the analytic guys. But this is the team. This is the team that we've established. This is to quote The Godfather 2, this is the business we have chosen. This is what we've decided we're going to go all in on analytics and home runs. And look at all the World Series it's given us in the last decade. None. We barely score without home runs. Fair. Although we did have the Odor single. That's why I like Higgy. He doesn't try to slam home runs. He just tries to bat the ball. Exactly. That's why he's a loved Yankee right now. And we haven't seen the worst of Higgy yet. I feel like eventually if we do, then we can talk about that. But for now, for now he's playing well. For now he's doing a good job here, and he's been really great on offense. The only consistent Yankees on offense is DJ and Higashioka. I just want to keep calling him Higgy. With the lineup they have with Stanton, Judge, all these guys, what? It's weird, yeah. But DJ and Higashioka have been excellent so far. Stanton and Judge. Stanton had a good day today, and Judge keeps getting hurt. Higgy's pop needs to be there every day. He's proven to have a positive influence on the pitching. Look at Herman and Kluber. Yeah, I don't understand why. Sorry, Yankees. It's over. The Gary experiment. We gave him chances. It's over. Move on. Or if maybe have him as a DH, but like you can't start for this team anymore. We gave him chances. We gave him a million chances. All right. Let's move on to Higashioka and let's move forward here. And yeah, the pitching guys just seem to like him better. So go at him. I'll never understand why Gary was like, you know what, I'll be a DH instead of being a catcher. Akil Baddoo has been really good so far. He's been awesome for Detroit. I like watching him play. Baseball's been great this month, and we're looking forward to seeing what else happens here. Take Gary out. Agreed. We all agree on that. Just move on from Gary. Go to Higashioka. These fans love him more. He's a well more respected player. He's just solid. He's good on offense. The pitching guys seem to like him. I guess because they have this affection to Gary, and it's disappointing to Gary because he hasn't lived up. Gary and Judge weirdly have not lived up to the expectations of what they once were. When those guys were at their peak, they haven't lived up to it. Judge almost won the MVP in 2017. I was fine that they gave it to Altuve, but you can make an argument that Judge should have won MVP that year. I was fine with it though at the time because I'm like, oh, Judge will get his MVP eventually, and now it's starting to I'm starting to think he won't. We haven't even won a World Series before that. We haven't made it to the World Series exactly since 2009. If he can keep on playing the way he is now, he can be the third most loved Yankee currently behind Judge and Cole. Yeah, I don't even know. Judge is still loved, but yeah, there's a lot of frustration with Judge right now. Do you think Stanton could ever see the field again? Sure. Possibly. If an outfielder goes down, why not? And yeah, there'll probably be one that goes down. There'll probably be what's the word? There'll probably be many guys who get hurt for the Yankee team because it's the Yankees. So I expect. I wouldn't be surprised to see Stanton on the field. I mean, he'll mostly stay at DH. We did get robbed in 2017. We weren't ready yet. We weren't ready, and we didn't have a good enough offense in the big. We lost that game in extras to Houston. Gary didn't hold on to the ball. There's plenty of other things you can blame. Maybe I should make a video on that, but there's plenty of other things you can blame on the Yankees, not just Houston, for the way that series finished out. But that's just me. I'm never a guy that likes to blame everyone else. I always will blame myself. Whether in life, whether it's my teams, whoever it is, I always blame my team or me. I don't blame anyone else because I feel like that's just lazy. We like to do that, and like it's deflecting the blame off you. Take responsibility. Remember, when you're pointing the finger at somebody, there's 3 pointing back at you. Even though the Astros cheated, we still could have scored better. We could have had better offensive games in that series, and we didn't. I think we should get a new batter during the trade deadline of the offseason. Agreed, or maybe another starter. That's somebody who I'd be interested in getting another starter here, but probably will not happen. Cashman's going to say, we have a great team. Cashman's going to be like, we're awesome. Verlander was the difference. It was. And Verlander was excellent. It was good to see him finally get a World Series. So, Houston was just better in that series. We weren't ready yet. And then 2018, we weren't ready. We got blown out by Boston. And 2019, again, we failed. You can watch if you go to my Frankie G channel, you can see some of the live reactions I had for those series. Those were entertaining. Those were a lot of fun to make, and a lot of anger about the Yankees in that one. And now here in 2020, 2017 team had more fire on them because they had overperformed back then. Yeah, like that was an underdog team. And now every year we expect to go to the World Series. Every year we expect to win the World Series, and we don't do it. Man, I don't know, man. I'm so frustrated. So angered. Still 3 games under 500. Let's get a series done here against Detroit. Let's get a win here in this series against Detroit. And let's move forward. Let's move forward in the right direction. Because the way we're playing right now, it's fine, but it's not good enough. It's nice to play fine when you're like 30 games over 500. But when you're already 3 games down, you can't just sit there and lollygag. Yankees can't score on big occasions or games, or even when they really, really need to. It's so annoying. I think we've had like one clutch win in this entire year, and that was the Odor RBI single against, I think, Tampa. Bro, keep up the good work. Thank you, Daniel. I think it was that, like, Odor hit a game-winning single in the 10th, I think, against Tampa or Toronto or one of those teams. And that was the only, like, big win I can remember the Yankees having. Every single show that we've done like this, like live shows after after a walk-off loss. And we've had like 3 or 4 of those this year. No, yeah, 4. My gosh. Week 4. Yeah. So, I don't know, man. I don't know how the Red Sox are doing good. I'm crediting Alex Cora. I think eventually they'll falter, but Alex Cora is a fantastic manager, and he's able to lead his team well. And they're scoring right now. They have a plus 22 runs. They're playing well. I don't like go-to swing. You can't hit high pitches with that loopy swing. High swing is the loopy swing's not great, but yeah, the loopy swing's not great, but he gets clutch hits. That's when it matters. He gets the clutch hits. At least you're not the Phillies. Good couple of channels you have going here. Thank you, William. I really do appreciate that. Also, do want to just say one thing here because I haven't been able to say it on my other channel tonight. During the game, I was distracted with all the NFL news. We get the news that Tebow is getting traded. The viewers are probably going to drop during this. We're going to have like 5 more minutes, and then so stay with us here for the next 5 minutes. So we hear that Tebow is going to become a tight end, or think about becoming a tight end. When I'm like, wow, 2012 called, and then Aaron Rodgers is apparently wants out of Green Bay, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like baseball is getting overshadowed by all this football news going on. So busy day there in the NFL, and we will talk about a little bit of that on the show tonight on our NFL draft reaction. We'll have a couple draft reaction shows tonight. One on the Jets, one on the Giants. And we will talk about the Jets probably getting Zach Wilson and whoever the Giants get. It's going to be a tough AL East if all the Jets have not gotten anybody yet, but they'll probably get Zach Wilson out of BYU. It's going to be a tough AL East if all the 4 teams except the Orioles can keep doing what they're doing. It is, and that's why that's why the bad start was awful. That's why you can't afford a bad start in this division. Get the wins early and coast from there. And now Boston's got a 5-6 game lead, and they can afford a losing streak because they have the 5-6 game lead over us. Get the wins over Detroit. Detroit's not a great team. Get the wins there. And we will have also tonight, we will have a Yankees-Tigers preview. So that will happen later. That will come out around midnight. And we'll have those 3, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then on Monday, we will have Yankees-Astros preview. And then we'll have those reactions from Tuesday to Thursday. Can't wait for that, man. What's your other channel? Frankie G. It's in the, I believe it's in the description below. It's Frankie G. This is not just a baseball channel. It's every home run. I upload every home run from every day. So that's on the Frankie G channel. We have NBA videos, NFL videos, the draft videos tonight, every touchdown videos. Right now we're working on every touchdown of the NFL season videos. A bunch of other things that we work on the channel. So if you want to see other baseball videos that I do or any other sport videos that I do, a lot of great stuff on that channel. It's almost at 8,000 subscribers. So would appreciate if you guys gave that a subscription there. And check that out. Nearing 8,000 subscribers, so that's a lot of fun. And again, if you like what you see here, subscribe down below. We've got about 2-3 minutes, so if you guys have any final comments, final questions, let me know what you think down there. Good to see all you guys in there. Jonathan, Raid, Daniel, William. I know there's a bunch of other you that I'm missing, but thank you guys all for being here. It'd be nice to get a clutch win. It'd be nice to get a win that we get in extra innings, that we deliver in a big spot, but no. Sub to it. I love this channel's content. I'm going to love the others. You are. There's a lot of great stuff on that. I don't like to brag. But there is a lot of very interesting, very entertaining stuff that I've worked a lot of hours on, and we got a couple more videos right now that we'll be working on here. And yeah, so we'll have draft videos tonight, every home run videos, got a lot of things right now that we are planning on that channel, and a lot of stuff that we're planning here on this channel. 7932 on the new channel, 7932 on my other channel there, and I'm almost at 600. If I'm not at 600 yet, I'm at 598 here on this channel. So if somebody can get me to 600, that'd be great. I feel your pain, Yankees fans since the early 80s. Oh, man, yeah. Oh, gosh, during the era where George got banned, the only meaningful thing about the Yankees then was Donnie Baseball. Donnie Baseball has always been one of my favorite Yankees. He was the only good thing on those dreadful, dreadful teams back then. 2 subs away from 600, yeah. And yeah, so I guess 2 new subs. Yeah, cool. Hope to get it soon. But, disappointing loss. Fine series, considering everything that happened before that. This is like a step in the right direction, but we cannot continue to afford getting split in series. And Yankees, would it kill you to learn how to bunt? You guys better win against the Tigers because I have a bad feeling against Houston. Yes, I feel like Houston's going to blow up right by us. Houston's just going to destroy us. And we Yankee fans are going to have nothing to make fun of. Donnie, Ricky, and Winfield. Oh, yeah, that's right. You got to give credit to them, too. He was far away the best thing on there, but yeah, Ricky was Winfield. But then after that, it just... Yeah, it was the pitching is so good. For the Yankees right now, it's getting better. The bullpen's better, but it's not. Still could get better. We suck. Yeah, we do. Right now, we're not great, and we need to improve. So I think that's it. Get those wins against Detroit, because yeah, I feel like Houston's gonna destroy us right now the way we're playing. That's it for now, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you're new to this channel and you like what you see, make sure you subscribe down below. Let's try to get to 600 here in the next few days. So later tonight, we'll have a Yankees-Tigers preview. Also, on my other channel, see you, Raid, see you, Jason, Daniel, all you guys. Also, later on my other channel, we'll have an NFL draft reaction. That will happen later tonight. So check it out. Check us out then. Hi, Alex. We're about to sign off here. Astros pitchers aren't so good, but those bats are really good. Yeah. The offense for Houston is good as always. So, check us out on the Frankie G channel. Check us out here later tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. Another tough loss for the Yankees, but gotta keep going forward. Gotta put the series behind us and try to win 2 out of 3 against Detroit. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys later tonight, I believe, for Yankees-Tigers preview. Take care and God bless. Bye, guys. Thanks for being with us.